What's up, everybody? Oh my goodness, I didn't realize my gain was up so high. What's up, everybody? How are we doing? Happy Fridays. What's up, Merlin? How you doing? And you are quick to the draw, aren't you? How quickly does that live notification go up? Tomorrow is the day in which you all give me Valentine's Day chocolate. Yep, you're correct. So just make sure that you have all your chocolate ready, okay? It's okay, Merlin. Don't worry about it. I do the same thing when I'm watching Fine Sauce. I just keep refreshing the stream over and over again. What's up, Dizzy? Diablo II music? Oh my goodness, would you believe me if I told you that we're playing Diablo 2? My goodness. What's up? How's everyone doing? You love this design? Well, you're gonna love this game then. Diablo 2 is the GOAT. What's up, Kakarot? Alright. I think we've given everybody enough time to join. Go ahead and jump into it, shall we? Gamma, we don't need no Gamma. Get out of here. We don't need no screen corners. Get out of here. We don't need no colorblind calibration. Get out of here. Shout out to all my colorblind friends. I love you. I've been all right in life. How have you been? Man, it's just something so cool about Blizzard cinematics. Trying to make it? What you trying to make it in? You doing content creation?
So, Marius, at last I find you.
Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching.
I've been searching for you for a long time,
Yeah,
Marius.
I mean, Blizzard does really good cinematics, even way back then.
Want to be found.
Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault.
Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault?
The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer.
The Wanderer.
My days at the Rogue Citadel seemed so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate.
You want something? It's me as a waiter. Hey, you want something? Is that a Genshin Impact reference?
For days at a time.
This game predates
For when I
Genshin
dreamt
Impact.
the memories would return. memories of the monastery.
Excuse
And the evil
me, princess.
which had claimed dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the
The
difference anymore.
skeletons.
Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels? How had he found me here? How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror which drove me to hide here?
You're right, Merlin. You won't get smack-deleted.
He seemed to have demons of his own. He struggled to contain. And he was losing.
Turning into Shrek. Somebody. That would have been perfect for when that demon popped out of the floor. How's it sound, by the way? Is it too loud?
I
Not loud
became
enough?
convinced that I was
I do need to turn it down a bit on my end.
mad. The terror, the
There we go.
destruction, the evil.
He's just like Venom.
How
He's just like
else
me at
could
far
I
and far.
explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the wonder?
Brother man's too high to give a shit. He's like, yo, it's a spin loud? Okay. Fix that. Oh, you know what? It's probably doubling up on you too. How's that? Is that better? It's too loud? Okay, okay. Yeah, you're right. It is too loud. Give me a moment. Is that better, Merlin? You just started this too? Heck yeah. Let's play at the same time then. We can follow along each other. That's perfect? Awesome. Is it still too loud, Merlin? That's good? Okay, good.
Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. From that moment, we traveled together, east. Always.
Great on the YouTube side? Awesome. And that means it's good enough on the Twitch side too. Good, good. You have not been online in the last 30 days. I am online. What are you talking about? Huh? You start the game while online? I am online. What are you smoking? Hold on one sec. Does it want me to do it this way? Okay, well then let me quit the game then, please. Okay, hold on. Let me restart the game. It made us sit through that whole cinematic, which, you know, I'm not complaining too much because it's a good cinematic. And then it tells me that I'm not online, which doesn't make sense. I'm doing all right, Merlin. How are you? It's okay. Don't worry about it. Servers just went down for me. You're kidding me. Say psych right now. Okay, there we go. It thinks I'm online now. Whoa. Jesus Christ, Blizzard. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's done. Oh my god. It did not do this the first time I logged in. What the hell? Only when I'm streaming does stuff like this happen. Okay. Are we done now? We're done now. All right. Thank you, Riven. Appreciate it. You'll emotionally support me the whole time. Thank you. All right. Let's do this. I might need to turn down the audio just a smidge. There we go. That should be better. I don't think we need to do any of that stuff. Okay. Let's make a character. What should we do? I kind of want to go Necromancer. Necromancer or Warlock? Let's go Warlock. Okay. Okay. Oh, Slay, yeah, that's what I plan on doing.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see,
Evil.
shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's
Like the way they
gates
say
to the
that.
pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Thank you, kind stranger.
I can't do that here.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
Oh, okay. Akara. Are you Akara? No, you're not Akara. Akara. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I mean, this is my first time playing, by the way, so. Hey, Izzy, how you doing? We're all going out for pizza, Merlin. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to one of those places that does, like, special themed pizzas, and we're gonna get a heart-shaped pizza. How's that sound? Okay, did I, like, pass by this Akara person already? Yep, and that's how. But the thing is, you all have to get your own because that's like thousands of pizzas that we'd have to buy. All right, I think I explored the whole camp. Let's just check on down here. Yep, got my little poke. Okay. You guys like how I poke with my dagger? Stay back. Or I shall poke you a second time. On guard. These zombies don't even give a shit. They treat me like a joke. Share? I guess so. I guess so, Merlin. Not like I want to share or anything, Baka. You better like Hawaiian pizza, though. That's all I gotta say. If you ain't down for pineapple on pizza, then I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work out. No, I said pineapple, not Ojanapple, or whatever that is. Yeah, me too. Like, what gives? It's such a perfect flavor combination, you know? Get the sweet and the savory mixed together. How am I not hitting the zombie? Bleh? No, bleh you. Also, you sound like a vampire when you say that. Bleh. How am I getting lag on my single player game? Did you see that? I rubber banded. I'm loving that my basic attack right now is just me stabbing things gently. and I can miss too. It like goes right over their heads. Okay, so Warlock, I would imagine dexterity and vitality. Oh, these are the only stats. Okay, interesting. Dexterity and vitality. What does energy do? Mana? Yeah, we're gonna have to sink some points into that. Okay. Miasma. You've been granted the skill by an item. Okay, so this is what I got by my right click. Got it. Got it. Okay. Ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It releases a volley of expanding hellfire in all directions. That actually might be pretty good. Sigil, lethargy. Lay a sigil on the ground that slows and weakens enemies. Okay, okay. I don't ever use slow attacks. Summon shadowy chains. Emit a suffocating miasma between you and the target. Sigil, Rancor. Lay a sigil on the ground that enrages those who enter and has a chance for enemies to attack one another. That sounds interesting. Rolling wall of fire. Haven't got the kit yet for Warlock. Wait, what do you mean? You have to pay extra for Warlock? Create a pentagram that engulfs all enemies in hellfire. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this for now. Oh, I can't. Summon Goatman. Na 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 Goatman. Okay, how do I summon Goatman? Summon a Goatman to fight by your side. Required level 2. I am level 2, aren't I? How do I... 25 on PSN. Oh. I got the whole thing together on Steam. I didn't know you had to pay extra for this. Okay. Well then, if you want to, you can watch me play Warlock poorly and see if it's something that you want to do. Merlin, I think your message is getting cut off. What do I got to do? This is important. I got to know. Tell me what must I do? Poke. Poke, poke. Poke, poke. I honestly did not know that such a limitation was imposed, but you know what? I'm not surprised. PlayStation doesn't seem the most like consumer friendly at times, you know? It's like, oh, you want a class in this game and that everybody else gets just by buying the base game? That'll be $25, please. No, Merlin, you're still cutting off. I'm not. What do you want me to do? Superior Salt Sword. All right. Does this give me a new? Is this a weapon I can use? Okay. Red. I'm not allowed to use. Assassin only. Crude Club. Okay. Does this change my attack? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Can I dual wield? No, I cannot dual wield. Alright, so we get a wider arc with the sword. Nice. Nice. I always loved like the retro graphics of the original Diablo 2. Like the 2 frame per second animations. I always thought they were so like charming, you know? Hey Bozo. You're making me look bad here. Remember when I said that the sword has a nice arc? Why are you bonking him with the sword? That's not how you use swords, Bozo. Oh. I lost my bolt attack. Okay, like I said, I'm really new to this, so this is gonna be a really silly question. How do I get the skill down to there? Because I know on newer Diablos you can just you know, just grab, just bring it down. Do I gotta go to like a campfire or something? Yo, what's up, John? How you doing? Low quality boots. Sometimes I think about doing like a Diablo 3 run, since that game I like played the shit out of. Gotta gather around the campfire and sing the campfire song. The CAMPFIRESONG song. It'll help if you just sing along. Map it. Look at the bottom to assign. Okay. I'm blinding it. That's what's going on, right? Is that what that means? Is that... I drank a potion. Passive. Improve your ability to levitate your equipped weapon with your mind. Yeah, let's do that. No, that's just the number of skills they've put into it. This is all me, by the way, okay? This is just me learning the game. Controls. Skill tree T, skill 1. Oh, they're my F keys. Got it. How come they're not on the screen? No, they're not my F keys. Okay, look at the skill tree. Got it. Highlight and look at the bottom of the screen. Should give you a mapping option. I am missing it so hard then. Ask me about my beliefs? That depends. If it's my non-religious beliefs, sure. For PS, it's a buttons. Well, it looks like PlayStation is showing it's got one thing. Oh, haha! I had to click the button. I'm stupid. Okay. It's okay, everybody. I'm just stupid. Alright, I want to eat. Okay. Come on, goat man, let's do this. It's you and me, buddy. Yes, get him, goat man. I'm right behind you. He's gonna be like my mimic from Elden Ring, doing all of the work. Yo, you seem to be going in circles, goat man. Good job, goat man. I am proud of you. The den of evil.
Another den of evil.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Did the ad break thing even pop up? Stop it. Stop bringing them back to life. No, stop it. Bad. Don't attack Goat Man. Are you alright, Goat Man? Do you need a Hello Kitty bandage? Well, I guess John didn't want to ask me about my beliefs after all. Overburdened, you say? 2% damage to undead. Fast attack speed. What's this? 2 to 8. 1 to 4. Probably can't use those properly, can I? That's right, Goat Man. You get the big guy. I'll get the little guys. We make a great team. Fantastic job. I intimidated him. No, he was just lost. It's okay. Goat Man is just like me. He's not very good with directions. You tell him to take 2 lefts and a right, and he somehow takes 3 rights. Is better than what I have. 9, 8. Nope. But we shall sell it. What's up, Furball? How you doing? Alright, Rivenwolf, thanks for being here. Appreciate ya. You take care and have a good rest of your Friday evening. Yeah, face tank the fireballs. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. You having a good Friday evening? I've got a 3-day weekend, so I'm quite happy about that. Oh boy, these zombies. Get him, Goat Man. I'll just stand back here and tap him lightly with my sword. Stop it, silly demon. Stop it. Okay. Someone keeps resurrecting these fools. Politely stab him. Yeah, that's what I'm just like, if you would please stand still while I push my blade into you. That would be fantastic. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Unidentified. Ooh, we're gonna have to hold on to that. Okay, I'll wear this for now. Until we're able to identify that other armor.
The evil of this place departs with me.
We did it. We cleared him out. Okay, I should probably start doing my strength as well, right? Nope, that's not doing anything. I probably just wasted those points. Chaos. I'm still not able to. Oh, level 6. God, I'm so dumb, guys. Fixes your weapons to impair enemies and add magic damage. Ooh. X-Bane. Does that make my goat go away? No, it doesn't. Okay. Come, good man, we have much to discuss. Although I think I can use a town portal. Uh-huh, yeah, no, you called me. I see you, Merlin. I see you. Ooh, thorns. Yep. We're going with that. Okay, I still don't know where the hell Akara is. So there's Warriv, Charcy. Oh, he's down here. I did not come over here, did I? Guys, I worry about me sometimes.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye.
I can't the PE off one hand. I'm Budfu. Whatever you say, Merlin.
You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil Demas Andariel. I still can't believe it. But she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
Pledge your loyalty to me.
The den of evil.
Oops.
I understand that Cain is the last descendant of the ancient Herodrim, and that his knowledge of their lore is vast. He could prove to be very useful in discerning the nature of our current crisis.
What? Why don't I go hydrate? What do you mean? Alright, please buy all my stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Just take all my trash. Key. What does this key go to? Cost 45 of something. He's got nothing but staves. Okay. And wands. You got nothing for me. Alright. Alright, what level are we now? Oh, she didn't level me up. She just gave me a... Demonic Mastery. Enhances your summoned and bound demons. Yes. We got to enhance Goatman. Alright, does anybody else have a quest for me? Looks like somebody over here has a quest for me. That's my portal, never mind. Wariv.
Where can I take you? That which does not kill you makes you strong.
Okay. Alright, Kanye West, whatever you say.
Greetings. I am a Kara. I understand.
Okay. You guys got nothing? What about you, Kashya? You do? Yay.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Okay, I will do that. I can do the thing. I can do the thing. Also, I'm somebody who likes to completely explore the map. I don't like seeing unexplored bits. Like, I don't like seeing Fog of War all over my map. I must explore it and unlock it. But it looks like this part is pretty much done. What? What are you talking about, Merlin? What did I do this time? Get him, goat man. Yeah. That's a good goat man. I'm gonna be sure to get you lots of whatever it is goat man eats. What does goat man eat? Does he eat flesh? Does he eat cursed things? Cursed apples? Rotten hay? Choking gas potion. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but okay. Oh. That was scary. Everything lagged there for a bit. Are we good? Okay, looks like we're okay. Flavy. Flavy Flav.
Beware. Beyond lies mortal danger for the likes of you.
The hell's that supposed to mean, Flavy? Just walk up and say hello and she just casually freaking threatens me? Oh, hi there. What are you? Are we fighting the frickin' forces of Oblivion now? Are these Daedra? Ooh, a key. Don't mind if I do. Man, Goatman is the GOAT. He's just casually taking everything. I feel more skillful. Oh, that's Goatman. If Goatman's gonna be traveling with us more, I need to give him a name. I can't just be calling him Goatman. Am I like ripping their souls out of their body? That's tight. Frederick Evergreen. That's such a specific name. Frederick. Okay, yeah, we can call him Frederick. Amulet. Unidentified. Okay. Check out this dagger. Can type properly now? Okay. What the heck was going on? Why were you typing so weirdly? You worry me. You make me think that you're like having a freaking brain aneurysm or something. Money? Okay, that's a weird reason, but okay. You're cooking. Ah, okay, okay. What are you cooking? Kitty. Hi, Kitty. How you doing? A sash. It looks so fancy in this. There's nothing in here. How you doing, Kitty? How's your Friday doing? Ooh, a shield. Look at me. I look so dapper. I look like a knight who's just like flexing on people. But behold, look at my magic trick. I bet you wish you could do this, huh? The character walks like he's carefully and quickly trying to take a leaking item to the sink. Oh yeah, like a like an overflowed cup. Like, oh god, I filled it up too much. He's just taking sips. God, please don't spill. I don't want my mom to be mad at me. Why am I actually hitting them now? What do you mean? That's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Am I level 6 yet? No, I'm level 5. Okay, good. Now I've been ignoring that like an idiot. There we go, I can attack faster now. Not just lightly bonking them. Man, I love the music of Diablo. Alright, let's see. This one has 1 less damage, 12% enhanced defense. But that one has 24%. Got a whole bunch of unidentified things. Okay, so we're gonna need some identification scrolls. That is very true, Merlin. Hey, what's up, Nanami? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Good evening. How have you been? Am I excited for Valentine's Day? Heck yeah, I am. Are you excited for Valentine's Day? Well, I actually said that we're like all gonna get like we're gonna get a whole bunch of pizza. You kind of bullied me into sharing one. Stop killing animals. I'm a furry. I'm not a furry. Do I like playing Fist of Heaven druids? I have not played druid yet in this game, so I don't know. I've only ever played Diablo 3 and 4. ED2? No. This is Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of tell this ain't the the janky little 3 frame per second graphics that we all know and love. Try PD2. Well, what's the full name so that I know what to look up? Because whenever I look up like acronyms for things, I always get like a million different results. Project Diablo 2. Oh, okay. Is that official? Is that, or is that like a fan mod of something? Do I look like my avatar in real life? I got a haircut recently. So not too much, but yeah, pretty much. I mean, minus the ears and tail.
I am overburdened. I can't.
And the charming personality. Slacker's a waifu IRL. How dare you? First of all, how dare you? Quantity. Oh, these can actually run out. Interesting. See what this jewel is. No, I have not, Ariel. Undead make for such poor servants. Blah. I am blonde, Nanami.
Join my army of the dead.
No, I don't think I will. How come I can't hit you? Stop running. Get him, goat man. Or her, goat man. Get. Stop running. There we go. That's how you do it. You trap them in a corner. Light show. Well, I mean, there is a reason why there are blonde jokes, Nanami, so you're not wrong. Oftentimes, you know, I am the epitome of the dumb blonde. Things I do sometime are very, I question myself, you know? Oh, nice. What color did you go with, kitty? Yellow leather gloves.
I can't use this yet.
Oh, wait, they're not identified. See, that's what I mean. Got so much girly. I'm just gonna... I don't need any of this poison. There we go. Oh, nice. Those sound like they're Valentine theme, kitty. Did you go with the Valentine theme? Is that what it is? The store. Well, I only have a little bit of storage. Okay. And I'm not very good at managing storage space anyways. What makes you... What makes me angry? Sounds like a trap. They're probably gonna make me pay for more storage later on. Good luck with that. That's all I gotta say. I look blurry. What do you mean? What do you mean I look blurry? I think you look blurry. Okay, not on me. No, I'm not blurry. It seemed like I LARP in real life. My entire life is a LARP, so you're not far off. Imposter syndrome kind of rules my life. Ooh, there we go, identification. I don't know what this key goes to. We're gonna drop that for a sec. Identify these gloves for me. Oh, nice. No. Absolutely not. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean, kitty? What do you mean you got a name for me? Are you making up nicknames again? Moonfroth? Why does Moonfroth sound like a drink from a boba shop? Why do potions not stack? That bothers me. Yeah, well. I am not clicking that link, Nanami. Didn't anybody ever tell you not to click random links you see online? You'd never send me a virus? Are you sure? Cowboy Slack? Okay. That's a lot nicer than what I thought you were gonna... Actually, I don't know what you were gonna say. Ashen one. Bearer of the curse. Seek lust. You would send me the bubonic plague? Aww. The only real friends would do that. Because then I don't have to go out and get my own. Ooh, is that a hat? I finally get a wee little hat. Yay! Yeah, get him, Saribot. It's for Pinterest? Okay. If it's for Pinterest, then I'll believe you. But the thing is, I'll have to do it after stream. And then once the stream ends, the chat's gonna go away, and I won't be able to see it anymore. Well, what kind, Ariel? What kind are we talking here? Lord of the Rings or World of Warcraft? World of the Rings? You mean Lotro? Lord of the Rings Online? Ooh, a blue shield. It's okay, Nanami. I believe you. Oh, 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 I'm wigging out. I had too much wizard caffeine. There we go.
I can't use this.
Okay, fine. This inventory space, brother. Oh my gosh, be nice to Nanami, guys. What the heck?
I am overburdened.
Oh, that's for assassins. I don't want that. What's wizard caffeine? I don't know. A bloodletter? No, this is a short sword. Speaking of short swords. I'm a hoarder? Yeah, I'm trying to get stuff to sell, man. Wizard drugs ain't cheap, you know. Actually, I'm a warlock. I'm more refined than that. I ain't gonna use it. I'm just gonna... Why do I keep wigging out like that? I'm gonna sell it. Get better gear. Oh no, really? Jeez. If only I thought of that. Oh, I'm gonna sell my stuff.
Today, I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once
Her
my
voice
precious
sounds
friend,
familiar. She's
I pray that her
voiced
tortured
something in
spirit
another
will
game I've
vanish
played.
forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal.
Oh, kick ass. We got a rogue. Or a archer. Let's go. I got Goat Man and Archer Lady on my side.
It is clear that we are facing an evil.
Just ignore him,
difficult to
Nanami.
comprehend, let alone combat. There is only one Haradrim sage, schooled in the most arcane
Rise
history
above
and
it.
lore.
Just remember, you're better than that.
His name is Deckard Cain. You must go to Tristram and find him, my friend. I pray that he still lives.
Alright, I need some identification scrolls. I need to see what some of this stuff is. Alright, is this any better than what I got? more attack speed. All right, let's see what this does to my damage. Oh, lame. Extra gold. Okay, cool. Maximum damage. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's good. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes?
I don't think it was because of the link, Ariel. I think they saw your browsing history. And they were like, we need to act now. Oh yeah, I sure do love me some inventory management. Not on me, like I said, just ignore them. Just hang out and watch the stream. Okay, what do we got? Poison resist? Sure, why not? I'll take it. More gold. 24 strength. I don't think this is going to be very good for me. Alright, let's see what these daggers do. +1 to maximum damage. +1 to summon Goatman. The attack damage goes down a little bit. But it gives me extra Goatman. Whatever. +2 to summon Goatman. Alright, this enhances my Goatman. I gotta take it. Attack damage goes down a little bit, but our Goatman is stronger. I do not have OCD. I do have ADHD. But, you know, whatever. Ring of Fire. I am going to need something to go in my second slot, though. There we go. Now I can do more than just bonk with my sword, or dagger. I'm going to have to put away some of these potions. Aki, what's up? How you doing, Aki? Long time no see. How you doing? You're so tired. Oh man, did you just get home from work? Oops. Yeah. Well, welcome home. Happy Friday. Valentine's Day sales. You got a lot of last minute a lot of last minute people coming in panicking. I need a necklace. Quick. I'll give you all my money. Hey, what's up, Skivvy? Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. 4K. That's all going in your pocket, right? Wink, wink. Yes, believe it or not, Aki, this is my first time playing this. Drank a 5-hour energy. How long ago? How many hours ago? Hey, thank you for the like. Oh. What's up, Velku? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Stop running. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. You having a good Friday evening? 10 hours ago? Well, are you sure you didn't drink a 10-hour energy? Or did you drink 2? Just setting up for stream? Oh. Well, in that case... there you go. I will give my fellow streamers a follow. What you gonna play tonight? An extra strength? I used to I used to drink those 5-hour energies all the time back in college. Oh, wait, we got some unexplored bits up here. They didn't necessarily make me feel bad, but oh, okay, never mind. It's just a wall. But yeah, no, I felt them. They do kind of make you feel bad. It's like a trade-off. You get that kick of energy. You're gonna hide here? Okay, Aki. Do we need to be quiet from who you're hiding from? Your laptop decides to get really hot. Do you cook eggs on it while you're streaming? Have you guys seen that video? It's really funny. This person is streaming on a laptop and they put a pan on it and they cook an egg. No, not on me. Don't do that. Go eat something. Well, that's probably why you feel bad. You're not supposed to drink those and not eat anything. That's bad for your tummy. But what do you usually stream, Velku? Are you a gamer or do you like do just talking or just chatting or what? What do you like to do? Mix of gaming, talking. Nice. I'm not much of a yapper myself, so I try to talk while I'm playing, but I'm not very good at it. Well, you can't let those people get to you, know what I mean? Like they're gone now. And besides, I think they were just trying to piss me off, which, you know, I told them good luck. A challenge wheel? You know, I've been thinking about doing that. I've been thinking about implementing the challenge wheel on Tickfinity. Especially since, like, well, the only thing is I don't have a camera, so like people couldn't see me do it. But, like, it would be the one thing to force me to actually get up while streaming for a long time. But then maybe like I could implement other in-game stuff into it, not necessarily IRL stuff. Do I like your profile? Let me see. I do. That is a very nice profile picture. Talking in Hatsune Miku voice? Like, you mean like you impersonate Hatsune Miku, or you turn on the Vocaloid voice filter? Ooh, I got an achievement. Oh, don't mind if I do. Voice impression. Well, that, you know what, that's kind of impressive. If you're able to impersonate Hatsune Miku. I got a Hatsune Miku shelf. I collect them. I had to slow down my collection because I ran out of space. But pretty much anytime I go to a convention, if I see a Miku that I don't have and that I like, I buy it. Your dad's cosplaying Miku and doesn't know who she is. Hey, well, you know what? Maybe that's how he gets into Hatsune Miku, you know? While cosplaying her, maybe make him listen to her. And then boom, we got another fan on our hands. Iron Mouse? Oh, that'd be a good one. Maybe I'll cosplay as my own character. Would that be considered cosplay though, or just me dressing up as me? What are you gonna draw, Nanami? That would be cosplaying? Okay. I mean, it would be the easiest cosplay in the world to do, right? You just need some jeans and a green jacket, and then just fox ears and a tail. Thank you for the gift, Saki. Appreciate it. You'll post it? Okay. Good. I hope so. my god, the aiming is a little wonky. I like, especially for these smaller enemies. My weapon just goes like right over their head. I am playing as Warlock. You want to cosplay your model? Oh, I need to see your model. I'll check out your I'll check your page out once I'm done streaming. What kind of YouTuber are you? Yeah, and right now I'm building up my Goat Man. As soon as I saw that I can summon Goat Man, I was like, yep, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. In Diablo 3, I love playing as summoning classes because you can get some really broken things. Like I played as Monk one time and I got an armor that lets me double my summons, and then I got I forgot what it was, another thing that doubles the summons further. So I just had a whole bunch of clones of me running around one-shotting everything. It was so much fun. Broken as hell, but I loved it. The wizard is fun in 3. 2D VTuber Foxwolf model. Ooh. Foxwolf hybrid, huh? That sounds like fun. You named your wizard George? Hell yeah. George Costanza. What do you call him? George Wizstanza. That doesn't work. And then every time you die, it plays the Seinfeld theme. You just get killed. It's like you think it's a fox? Well, you know, the thing is, it's whatever you want it to be. That's the best thing about being a VTuber. Your model is whatever you say it is. Your friend named his paladin Holy Macaroni? That's hilarious. Oh yeah, the paladins. Oh, I remember making that class absolutely broken. Cause I got it to where the horse skill didn't cost any mana and it had no cooldown. And so I was just charging through the whole the battlefield. Oh my god, that was so much fun. Just riding my horse through, dominating everything. Diablo 3 has like some real opportunities to just be absolutely broken, and I love it for that. I didn't get very far in 4 because 4, I'll be honest with you, 4 kind of bores me. I don't know if it's like changed at all or fixed or whatever, but it really bored me. I think I got to like Act 3 or something. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know if it's gotten any better. That's the thing, because I have asked before. And, you know, people are like, yeah, they've made improvements, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay. Cool.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
But, you know, I never even unlocked the horse. Because the horse is so far down the quest line, you know, you got to do so much in the game until you finally unlock the horse. Yeah, and it's like part of the reason why, like, I was you know, not having a very fun time is all the running around. And then the game's just like, oh, yeah, don't worry. We'll give you a horse. And I'm like, cool. Oh, but the horse isn't until like chapter 4 or whatever. And it's just like, okay. Cool. Nice bait and switch game. Oh, you know what other game I want to play? Guild Wars. The original one, because they recently released a enhanced version. So I wanna play some of that. For real? Okay. Then poison. Then we need to get something together then. Get a whole bunch of people together and just plow through the campaign. Because Guild Wars has opportunities for some really broken classes too. It is... I've seen some videos that are just insane. Oh, my weapon broke. Okay, stay here, goat man. How did I not see my weapon break? It does have a big old sign right up there. Okay, Nanami.
Hi there.
Thank you. I'll
I'm
check it out.
Chelsea, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here.
Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back
Sorry.
as true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Andario.
Who, her? This character? Do you have any ginger ale? Nanami? Or like something that can settle your stomach? Buckler of the Fox. Yeah, there we go. I finally get some representation. Which Demon Slayer character do you think she sounds like? Ooh, plus 15 to attack rating. Let's go. And it repairs itself? That's funny.
Good day.
Oh wait, do gems put themselves together? Because I had 2 chip skulls that I picked up, and now they're 2 flawed skulls. That's cool. You drunk some water? Yeah, maybe some sleep is the best thing to do, Nanami. Whenever I'm feeling not too good. That's usually what I have to do. Boy, I got 10 stat points. Did I miss a level up? Yo, what's up, Tails? How you doing? All right, back into the depths we go. You're playing Sorceress in this game. You wanted to try Paladin. Necromancer? I don't know. I have not played Diablo 2. I know Necromancer is a lot of fun in Diablo 3. So I would imagine it's got to be fun on this game too. Oh, caffeine addicted again. Jeez. There's a bug where like my character will just stand there and glitch out for a second while moving his arm really quickly. And I keep joking that he's getting into the wizard caffeine. Hey, welcome back, Merlin. Okie dokie, Belku. Oh, what is the wolf head? Oh, it's a hat. Oh, druid only. Oh, we got something to sell. Hold on one second. Let me change something. Hey, thank you for the follow, Maddie. Welcome, welcome. Now, if you're not feeling well, you really should seek a medical professional. Seek a doctor. Okay, Aki. And I hate the frickin' character limit on the YouTube, what do we call it? The YouTube stream name. You only get like 100 characters. Which you can put like a bunch. You can frickin' write the B-movie script if you want. Oh, she's still here, Merlin. She's just lurking. Thank you for the share, Aki. Appreciate ya. Oh, I have not been hexing my sword. I'm a dummy. Oh. They all have PhDs in lurking. Well, I mean, Aki is a fox. Us foxes are really good at lurking. Jeez, Goat Man. Oh wait, no, your name is not Goat Man. Your name is Frederick. Jeez, Frederick. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what this class can do. I'm not really sure if Hey John, what's up, my friend? Happy Friday, bud. How's it going? It's okay, Nanami. It's always all right to talk. And brought you here against your will. Well, I mean, you know, you can go. It's okay. You don't have to be here or anything. I'm sure there's more important streamers for you to watch. I appreciate you, man. If you need to talk to somebody in private, I suggest reaching out to somebody, okay? Yuki, what's up? Thank you for the heart me. Happy Friday. You joined my fan club for 100 days. Holy cow. 100 straight days? That's freaking impressive. Oh my god, you're right. It is Friday the 13th. That explains a lot. Damn, should I watch Friday the 13th after stream? It's not Halloween yet, but I still have the Halloween, like, feels, you know? I'm not ready to let go of fall and winter. I just want to skip right past summer. How do you tell that? Yeah, how do you tell that? How do you tell that, John? Because now Aki's going to be all competitive. He's going to be like, I've been here longer. Message came up and told you to send it. Yuki's been here for 207 days. My goodness. I think I started streaming on TikTok I want to say either April or May. I don't remember. I think I don't remember. But it has been close to a year. Like I have a friend on Twitch. They've been subbed the entire time I've been affiliate. So I use their sub time as seeing when my anniversary is going to be. I've got 2 months until my affiliate anniversary. You've been really loyal to me, though, Yuki. I appreciate that. Loyal to the Fox clan. Yo, is this a Na'vi? What are the Na'vi doing here? Hey, Rexy, thank you for the lurk. Happy Friday. Oh boy. Oh, we got a named enemy, okay. No wonder I was getting... No wonder I was getting my butt whooped. It's gonna be a bit before the next 2K point drop. Do you have to save up again? That's okay, Rexy. I'll keep it up. Don't worry. If I could put it up indefinitely, I would. But it'll stay up until it gets fulfilled. I think you single-handedly have been funding it so far, Rexy, so I'm not surprised. You know, if anybody has any expired coupons that they want to get rid of over in Twitch land, drop them into the community fund to get me to play Five Nights at Freddy's. It's gonna cost 1 million expired coupons to get there. But once you guys get there, I will play the game. It's been you and one other person? Yeah. Yeah, you guys have been single-handedly funding the entire campaign. Well, no, I mean, the thing is, Merlin's right. Okay, like, you know, you really need to reach out to somebody if, you know, you're having difficulties, okay? Yeah. No, I think I did figure it out, Rexy. I think what I have to do, because someone explained it, what I need to do is instead of fulfilling it, like, there's like a button or whatever where it's like fulfill it, I have to decline it or something like that. And if I decline it, it'll refund your guys' points back. So once you guys hit the goal, or like if I find out that it's gonna automatically fulfill it, I'll end it before it hits 1 million and then decline it or whatever, and that way you guys get all your points back. Ooh, what's for dinner, Aki? I had hot pot, by the way. It was really good. Spaghetti and roasted veggies. Oh, that sounds good. Did you make it? Yes, please. Throw a big old heaping pile on my plate. Spaghetti is spicy. Aki, do you not know me? Immune to spice. Spice ain't no thing. Ooh, thank you for the rose. Yeah, like I have not met any legitimately spicy food that has bested me yet. There are some hot sauces which are meant to try to kill you that have, you know, made me sweat a little, but I don't consider those the same as like a spicy food, because it's kind of like, you know, going to a shooting range for handguns and using a frickin' minigun, you know? Not really the same thing. I can handle the spice, believe me. Ask anybody who knows me. Hey, welcome back, Velku. How you doing? Do I turn into a tomato? Nope. Depending on how spicy it is, the most that happens is like I'll sweat a little. But that's it. Like, I'm not even trying to, you know, make myself sound cool or whatever. I have been eating spicy stuff since I was a wee lad. My immunity is through the roof. How do we have spice tolerances? Because I've been eating spicy food since I was little. Literally all you got to do is just eat spicy food. I'm still a wee lad. Wow. Yeah, you're right. I refuse to grow up. You are correct. I'm defenseless. Wait, what? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me? I am the great Slackholio. Ah, finally the butthead emote gets some use. Thank you. I wouldn't say I'm defenseless. I do have Foxy watching me. He may have lost his marbles recently, but he's still pretty good at defending me. You need the impression of Beavis? Fire! Yeah, burn! Burn, die! Yeah! Whoa, that was cool. I am the great Slackholio. I need TP for my bunghole. Slackholio. Are you threatening me?
Not enough mana.
I need mana. Oh, mana. 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 Mana for my fire. Oh. I will stab you. Ah.
I can't carry it.
Ah, stop it, Aki. The one that eludes me though is Beavis. Or Butthead. I cannot do Butthead. Dude, what is my warlock doing? Look at this. He's like afraid to stab. Okay, Aki. You and me both, Velku. I'd say for me, mostly just being the huge pain in the butt. I'm just a huge nuisance. But that is how I ingratiate myself with everybody. I am such a nuisance that after a while you grow to miss the nuisance. Oh, Goatman's starting to get his butt whipped. We need to enhance him a little bit. Big words. What big words? What did I say? That's a good one, Velku.
These sisters succumbed so readily to the call of anguish.
Hi, Lucia. You don't know why the volume is so low? Oh my goodness. Sound issues. How's that? If I go any higher, it's probably gonna blare other people's eardrums out. Something in your settings? Okay. Well, you let me know if it's you or me. It's not you, it's me. I think so, Merlin. I think so. Yo, what's up, MB? How you doing? What's going on, my friend? You got it? Awesome. Okay. Good. No, Aki, don't do that, please. Oh my god, you guys, please. You are so lucky that I'm not able to do any chat automations in TikTok chat. Otherwise, I would do horrific things to people who say 6-7. Not much, MB. What's up with you? You having a good Friday evening? The Polar Express scream? that's very specific. What do you mean the Polar Express scream? And what even is that? Oh boy. Oh man. Oh me oh my. Oh no, my goat died. Get back in there. Carry anymore. It's almost time to make a selling trip. Faster hit recovery, 20 defense, blah 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 blah. That's a lot of defense. But I don't needing that yet. Attack 14 and attack rating. That's barely anything. I've seen Polar Express, but I don't know what you're talking about. A Polar Express Scream. That just sounds like some weird Merlin stuff that just got made up just now. Lucia, we are playing Diablo 2. Resurrected. It's the, what do you call it? Like the remastered version. Stop killing my goat. If you can get Dead by Daylight on your laptop, you might stream that with your friends. Oh, okay. When do you usually stream? What's your schedule? For me, it's mainly night time because I have a day job. So if you stream like towards the evening, I might be able to catch you one of these nights.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I'm overburdened.
I am overburdened.
Oh yes, yes, overburdened. Here, identify the ring. Identify the amulet. Really? Bruh, these are terrible. Yeah, whatever. You don't have when you just stream whenever? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Well, if I ever catch you online, I will stop by and say hello. Our damage is starting to suck. So it is. Oh wait, hold up. Learn a new skill. There we go. Should be a little bit better now. A mocking. Yeah, you should know by now. That's what I do. I mock. I'm feeling alright, MB. How you feeling? Am I still in my house? Yeah. The only place I can stream. Guess who didn't go to bed at 6 in the morning? Good job. I am proud of you. I will give you head pats. TikTok doesn't like your model? What do you mean? Like, did you get in trouble for your model, or are people just being mean? Looks like you're not going to be making weapons from anything, buddy. Because you're dead. Oh, this is neat looking. What is that? Necromancer only. Okay. Boo.
Let's see what the craftswoman can do with proper implements.
Craftswoman. Let's see what the craftswoman can do. Yes. Did I not pick it up? Hold on. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. A violation within 10 minutes streaming with it. What? That doesn't make any sense. I've seen some very non-TOS friendly VTuber models before. I can hardly doubt yours is any worse than those. Ah, well, TikTok's just a hater. I mean, this is the platform where I'm constantly being reported for fraud, even though that makes no sense, because I do not promote anything that could be considered fraud. So, you know, there's no consistency on what is allowed and not allowed, or how this platform is ran on the whole. So I wouldn't let it get to you too much. Feel so sleepy after eating. You got the itis. Yeah, there are. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's people with like really 18 plus models. So it's like, why they would be not okay with yours doesn't make any sense. Do you ever appeal it when you get like those violations? Tell them like, yo bro, you tripping? That's really sad. I'm sorry.
Oh, thanks so much for returning the Herodic Malice. I will now imbue one of your items with magical powers.
Magic, socketed, rare, unique, or set items, no jewelry. So wait, only grays can be imbued? Oh, yeah, only grays can be imbued. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, Aki. If you put something over... Well, have you ever thought about streaming on Twitch, or is that not possible for you?
Good to see you.
Because I know the it's a little bit more lax over there. Or over here, because I'm currently on Twitch. You can call it Twitch. It's okay. The TikTok police aren't gonna knock on your door, I promise. I got so much potions. Alright, what's next on the quest log? Quest complete. Go through the underground passage to the dark wood. Okay. Wait, I didn't sell my stuff. Oh, yes, I did. Sometimes I don't know about me, guys. Sometimes I don't believe I know. Alright, hold on. View my... Oh, wait, you can only do it once? So you can only imbue once. That's so dumb. The water police? Who are the water police? Does anybody know if there's a bigger map for here? Consume water. It's right there. Okay, thank you, Merlin. What would I do without you? You are so helpful. Jail. This is where you belong.
Cages for simple minds.
This is where you belong, Merlin. Jail. I'm gonna put you in slacker jail. Yeah. Straight to jail. Oh boy, are we gonna fight the butcher? Yeah, you jail. You go jail. Yeah, huh? It's slacker jail. If I say that you have to go there, you have to go there. There's no getting out of it. Nothing you can do get you out of going to slacker jail. Slacker jail. Nope, no sneaking. You can't sneak up on a fox. I got eyes on the back of my head. You will never sneak past me. Look at all that gold. How do I get over there? Is that just a tease? I think that's just a tease. You will not. 'Cause I can see everything. So play nice, okay? The jail level 2. No, Velku, don't. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Do not assist them. Thank you, Aki. My goodness, you just got here and you're already betraying me. I cannot believe it. Usually people wait a little while before betraying me. At least Aki will never betray me. See, she just likes throwing things at my face. My goodness, speaking of which. Jeez, thank you, Augie. You are so kind. Thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. I wasted in one place. It's going towards my fund of throwing you in jail, Merlin. That's what I'm saving up all my TikTok money for. Yes, I do. Because step 1, I gotta hire slacker police. Step 2, I gotta hire a slacker lawyer. Step 3, I gotta bribe a judge. And step 4, you go to jail. See how that works? Hey, what's up, Kate? How's it going? You still looking for Sleepy? My goodness. At this point, I feel like the guy is just like avoiding us. When he shows up, we both gotta yell at him, okay? We gotta be like, "Yo, dog, where you been? Don't you know how worried we are?" You want to fight me, Merlin? I will destroy you. I will be your doom. I've got the power of God and anime on my side. What does that mean, Kate? You can't just say that and then say never mind. What does that mean? Nah. You ain't getting out of it. You said it, now you must explain it. I don't think you want to fight me when Aki is literally like 2 feet away. in the chat. This may be my death. I have died. Oh, what? I lose all my equipped items? Bruh. What the hell?
I can't do that here.
Get the... What is this bullshit? You are my fighter right now, Goat Man. Sorry. Is my stuff gone forever, Aki, or like am I able to go pick it up? You have a power of a drawing pen on your side? Is that a threat? I can go pick it up? Okay. Let me guess, I got like 5 minutes to go pick it up. Well, damn it. At least there's a waypoint here, and there's a waypoint in the prison, so maybe I can make it there in time. When's the last time Sleepy joined? I'll be honest with you, I don't know. It's been a hot minute. I've not seen Sleepy in a while. No, don't freeze. Hate when it does that. All right, Goat Man, you take point, cause I ain't got no weapons.
I am overburdened.
I'm overburdened.
I can't use this yet.
All right, whatever. He's just off being himself. Off doing his own thing. You got a question? I got an answer.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Well, that makes me nervous. Maybe I don't have an answer. When will I draw live? I don't know. I'm so self-conscious of my drawing ability, which is to say is non-existent. I don't know, if somebody wants to like, you know, sit with me and teach me how to draw, then, or like we can do like a chill and draw session or something, then sure. So do I what? Oh yeah. Did you hear a Roblox kid voice? What do you mean? Oh yeah, that's Foxy. No, I mean, I appreciate the vote of confidence, Velku, but no, I'm a beginner. Like, as beginner as it gets. Oh, whoa, okay, Goat Man, get in there. All you, brother. All right, my turn. Good. Am I really? No, I do have healing potions. Why is it not?
Can't carry anymore.
It would be nice. I learned to draw with me stream. Okay. I got too many dang potions. I mean, I'll definitely think about it. I mean, how interesting would that even be, though? Strength. Eesh. You're gonna do a learn German thing eventually? I've been thinking about doing language learning streams. I think that would be fun. Kate, you didn't ask your question. In what context? I mean, okay, so here's my thing. I'm okay with everybody. I am everybody's friend and ally, okay? I like people for people, for being who they are. So you can be yourself around me. This is live, ain't it? Yeah, this is live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. All that judgmental look I was giving to the pigeons. Well, pigeons deserve it, man. You ever seen how weird they are? Leave pigeons out of this? Why? Let me guess, you're a pigeon lover? Sheesh. Never thought I'd see the day, Hockey.
I can't carry anymore.
You can't feel any sympathy for an animal that lays its egg in the middle of a sidewalk and then goes and drinks motor oil right out of the freaking gutter. Okay? Pigeons are like the animal version of single-celled amoeba. No thoughts, head empty. How the hell they even like procreate is beyond me. How come I can't open my map? Oh, 'cause I'm pushing caps lock. I'm so fucking stupid. Okay, what is it? 11% chance of getting better. I don't want that. Get that trash out of my face. They're trying their best. I mean, you know, to be honest, you are correct, though. I mean, it is our fault that they are the way they are. Have you ever seen that one Pokemon that's based on pigeons? Have you ever read its like its bio? It's so sad because it's like, oh, it evolved to be that way because of humans, and it's just like, my God, that's so sad. It evolved to be like dumb and useless because we're just like, we leave our food all over the place and we pollute their home. I love birds too, Aki, I do.
I am overburdened.
One day I would love to go bird watching. Especially here in California, where we have like 30 trillion species of birds. I'm gonna freaking die again if I'm not careful. Con cuidado. I can't carry anymore. What is this? Brand charm. Keep an inventory to gain bonus. Oh. Okay, cool. I'll look into that. A raven fan? Oh yeah, ravens are so cool. I love crows too. We have tons of crows all over here. They're so smart. You want to see the quails? Oh yes, Aki, come to California. I'll take you to the quails. They are very nearby where I live. And they're so cute because, like, in the spring, you'll see them running around with their little babies, and quail babies are so tiny. They do this thing where they're like, you'll see the mother quail running, and she's got like 5 little babies following behind her in like a straight line. It's so cute. Moose hunting, oh my gosh. I don't think I could bring myself to hunt an animal for fun. It would only need to be out of necessity. But moose are so cool looking. %30 extra gold, okay.
The shadows churn with
Their little antenna thingy, yeah. Have you ever seen the show Doug, Aki? He used to be on the Disney Channel. Or Nickelodeon? No. The original was on Nick. And then Disney bought it and they made it bad. They killed my goat. How dare you kill goat? Goat is very valuable, don't you know? Oi, don't kill me. Oi. That got real hairy there. Yeah, there's a show called Doug. And he has like an alter ego called Quail Man. It's a real old show. Honestly, I'm wouldn't be surprised if you'd never seen it before. It's a 90s show. Yeah, basically he straps a belt to his head to make a quail antenna. Although in anime, that little antenna thing on the head from the hair, don't they call those ahoge or something like that? So wouldn't that technically be the quail's ahoge? Their quails are basically anime girls at that point. I mean, they run like it too. They run like they're late for school. Oh my god, I'm late for anime school. What's wrong with you, goat man? You doing okay? And you could, if you ever see one, you can just throw it a piece of toast. And just imagine a quail running with toast in its mouth. And that completes the anime girl look.
Not enough mana.
And I can't wait until I get more passive mana regeneration. This is ridiculous. I've not found a single locked door or chest or anything. What are these keys for? Am I gonna get gacha or something? What's up? What's wrong, Merlin? What? Was it something I said? How do I gotta manually load them up like that? Hey, Izzy. Awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. You're gonna draw a quail as an anime schoolgirl. I gotta see it now. It's good. And then for Valentine's Day, do a quail anime girl confessing to her crush, to her senpai, who's a peacock. That reminds me. Okay, have you ever seen the cartoon My Gym Partner's a Monkey? Two-handed sword, is this good? Do you remember there's a toucan named, I think it's Lupe? She has a boyfriend that's a vulture. I think I need a little bit more strength. Am I at 33? No, I'm nowhere near 33 strength. Good gracious. And yeah, he's like an emo vulture. It's so funny.
I am overburdened.
Meanwhile, she's like kind of like a sassy Latina girl. It's so funny. Like a sassy Latina dating a like an emo dude. Okay, I think we're done. Did we go to the next level now? Did I miss something? To the cathedral. Is that where I want to go? I don't think that's where I want to go. Cartoon was so silly, yeah. Yeah, back when Cartoon Network had good ideas. One of the shows that I thought was so freaking funny back then was that Chowder show. I forget what the whole name of that show. Was it just Chowder? I can't remember. Remember, he's just like, I'm not your boyfriend. Ooh. Prevent monster heal. Okay, don't mind if I do. Why am I red, by the way? What does that mean? Oh well. Regular show? I liked regular show up until a certain point. And then, because that show was a lot better when it was just like absurdity and just like random nonsense, and then they tried to make a storyline out of it. Echoing Strike. Is this a skill? Mirrored Blades additional echoes create every 5th level. 3 echoes of your melee weapon that is what is okay, well I guess we're gonna find out. Is it passive or do I need to? Oh shit, okay, that's a spell. Damn it. Okay, we'll try it out and see how good it is. What's up, Kate? How you doing? But this will probably get me called an old head or whatever, but the golden era for Cartoon Network for me was Cartoon Fridays when they ran that, because nothing will ever beat Courage the Cowardly Dog. Damn. What's up, buddy? ¿Cómo estás? I am doing well as well, my friend. How's your Saturday? You're on your way home? Alright, you be careful then, okay? Con cuidado. Why did it have to be spiders? Nanami said someone was asking about me. Oh, about you?
Overburdened.
I mean, it wasn't specifically me, but now I'm asking about you. What's wrong, Izzy? Is your phone call already over? Oh, you fell asleep? Oh, I'm sorry. Is he a hard worker? You're almost attacked by a dog. Oh, goodness. Be careful. What's up, Kate? Oh, well, at least you have that to look forward to then. No need to be sad. Don't cliche it, Peter. Oh my god. I'm not going to say that, but I will tell him that Kate says hello. But you have a good night, okay? Thank you for being here. Hey, welcome home, Daom. It's okay, Izzy. Don't worry about it. That's just what happens when you really love somebody. My goodness, how big is this place? It sure is, Daom, and yes, I will. And don't worry, to all of the, anybody who does not have a Valentine, then I will be your Valentine as well. But just know that you owe me chocolate, okay? And I expect payment in full. No dark chocolate, no white chocolate. and you can't cheap out. You'll eat the chocolates of the rejected ones? Okay, bet. Oh, hello, Mr. Strong Enemy. All you have is a Starbucks gift card with $1.32 on it? Alright, that's mine. Give me. A guy from Microsoft called me and asked me for a Starbucks gift card, so I'm gonna give him that. Listen more to the game. Is the game too loud? Okay, let me turn it down for you then. Oh, actually, it is like really down on TikTok, so I think it's the game itself. Let me turn the game down, okay? I'm gonna drop it down to like 80%. That's still pretty loud. Let me drop it to like 60%. How's that? Is that better? And if it's too quiet, tell me too.
I can't carry any.
Okay, good. Awesome. See, nobody tells me anything. And I have to sit here and guess. You always have me on full blast. Damn right. Crank it up and rip the knob off. This is the Slacker Savant Show. WSLK 102.9. Ow. Hey, what's up, Luca? Long time no see. How you been? Damn says to share a pizza of heart. Like you want a pizza with heart on it? It's kind of hardcore. You're good? Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. How you been? What have you been up to? Ooh, another charm. Let's see. What do we get? Need 3. I can drop that. I don't need that. Oh, that's a small charm. Why does it say large? +5 to attack rating? Yo. We are getting so many gains. Bye, Izzy. Have a good night. Oh, hey, your chat didn't translate. Now I can read it. If Slacker doesn't eat pizza with you, you can eat with us? What? Why wouldn't I share pizza? I'm a food sharer. What? When did I say that? You're just making stuff up. I never said I wouldn't share. I said I would. We will get a bunch of pizzas for everybody, and we will all share, and it will be a wonderful Valentine's Day. And then I said we'll get a heart-shaped pizza to stay in the theme. Oh, Mama's way. I never said that. I'm just messing around. Don't worry. Killed my goat. Don't kill Frederick. No, Rick, wrong skill. Don't kill my goat, my little baby goat. Dude, focus on my goat. Don't focus on me. Fight me. Oh, fight me then. I don't care. You will regret that decision immensely. Because I am a scrapper. Summon Tainted. Summon a Tainted to fight by your side. Does that replace my goat? Let's see if this replaces my goat. Because I don't want it to replace my goat. Summons a team. Oh, it's because I don't have enough mana. There we go. Oh, it does replace my goat. Okay, I'm going to have to refund that because I don't want to replace Frederick. Frederick's my buddy. All good, damn. As long as you're here, that's all that matters. Time for dinner. Ooh, what's for dinner? What you making? Please seriously not follow. Huh. Not moving. how long have I been playing this game now? 3 hours, and I have not fought any major story bosses. I think this far in like 3 hours into like Diablo 3, you've already fought like 2 bosses. How big is this game? Now, obviously, I'm not complaining. I'm just curious. Because, you know, I've never played this game before. But I'm just curious because it's like 3 hours and no main story boss. I guess that's just the way they made them back then. Made them bigger and bigger and bigger. And games these days, they just shrink them down. I think it's also because they try to pack in like a million features into games these days. Uh-oh, what are you gonna eat? These catacombs have so many floors. Whoever built this place really hates people who can't walk. Wait, are you typing cocina? Yeah, no, but are you typing the word? Because it keeps saying kitchen instead of cooking, so that's why I'm wondering, what are you typing? Are you typing cocina? No, I mean, I know it means cooking, but the auto translator is saying kitchen instead of cooking. So your sentences it looks funny. Because it looks like you're calling him a kitchen. Hello, who are you? Andariel? Oh shit. Oh shit. I need my goat man. Stop following me. Okay, hold up. I need to get out of here real quick. Get him, goat man. Oh my god, she murders him. Jesus. Poor goat man. Jeez. Okay, I can't summon Goat Man. Dariel just murders him. Okay. No time to panic yet. It's okay. Okay, if my character would just please stop hopping. She's just fast enough to catch up to me too. Dude, oh my god, stop stopping, character. Jesus. Okay, I'm dead. Shit. It's all my healing potions. Ugh. Seriously. Huh? I never said that. Why are you making stuff up again, Merlin? I never said that. Wait, I'm going... Okay, hold on. I need to grab my stuff and then get out of here. Wow, of all the times that you've been here, this is their first time checking in? Well, I better see you check in more often then. I don't know. Look, it's the internet. You can only make assumptions, okay? Please tell me that you're like, half dead. Okay, good. You still have your HP. Can I do this? Am I just gonna have to like... Yo, what's up, Sharkbait? What's up, Born? How you doing? Okay, stop. Oh my god, my character keeps stopping. What the hell's up with that? Oh my god, just die. Thank god. Okay, now if I die, it doesn't matter.
Maiden's anguish waned as he moved over her charred corpse.
Oh my god, I just barely freaking survived that. How you two doing? How you guys doing?
Carry anymore.
Here's my cat come to disturb me. Hello, Pepper. How you doing, kitty? Oh my god, that's huge. Is there anything else that I want? Alright. Hi, Aki. Yeah, Pepper hopped onto my desk and is walking around, being a general nuisance as usual. 30 strength. But, okay, cool. That's not a bad shield. Dagger. Yeah, let's take a gander. Is any good? That's pretty good. You're doing all right? I'm doing all right too. Thanks for asking. How's your guys' Friday evening? Playing some Blitz? Heck yeah, NFL Blitz? I love NFL Blitz. That's my brother and I used to play that game together all the time. Wait, for real? Huh. Okay, well, I guess we'll keep that. Look, I have no HP. Do you see that?
And Dariel's death brings about
Fortnite. Ah, gotcha.
We mourn the loss of our dear sisters, but at least now
You woke
we
up
can
to
get
that?
on with our lives.
Sorry, Aki.
I may have misjudged you, Outlander.
Hello, Trey. How you doing? How old is Pepper? What is this, February? 10 months? Oh, she only hires out archers. Huh? How many archers can I own?
Good day.
She's tiny? No, she's not tiny. She is not.
The caravan is prepared.
She's a
We
big
may now
girl.
journey eastward to loot Golain.
You don't really feel good? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You feeling sicky?
What can I do for you?
Oh, I need to identify that ring. And this Dirk. Okay. She's a baby? I mean, sure, she's, you know, 10 months old. But she's big. I'm not calling her fat or anything. I'm saying she's a big girl. She looks like a full-grown kitty. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck could chuck all the wood he could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. See, she's just being a nuisance. Get out of here, Pepper. Go on, get. Goodness, this child is gonna put me in an early grave. Ooh, that's even stronger. Okay. And then this ring, +1 to magic damage. Oh baby, we're getting stronger. I did not what? You'll be fine? Okay, Trey. I'm glad to hear that. What's something that would really shock me right now? At my age, nothing. Cynicism has set in very hard. So nothing surprises me anymore.
Your presence honors.
All right, we're at chapter 2. Oh my god. Here I was saying like I haven't beaten any bosses yet. Holy crap, I'm Unk. Where have you been this whole time?
We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands.
Hey,
As the days
what's up,
passed,
Vox?
my companion told
How you
me
doing?
of
Welcome,
himself
welcome. Thank you for the follow.
that he had once been a great warrior.
What is this surprising thing that you have? What is so surprising? What am I supposed to be surprised about?
Weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that barren wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always a dark cloud.
I don't know. You said what would surprise me right now.
Just over the horizon.
It sounds like you have something surprising.
We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Loot Lane, with a great sea beyond.
Lut Golain.
We made camp there last night.
Oh, I doubt
Perhaps
that,
it was
Merlin.
the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to
What's up, Sonny? How you doing?
within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talrasha selflessly volunteered to
Of course I do.
the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within a tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
Oh boy, are we going to be fighting Baal in this chapter?
Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Loot Golain. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Good day. Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren, Lord of Loot Golain, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I'm glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange, it all began when a dark wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Talrasha. No one knows exactly where Talrasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed, but it is certain to be far out in the desert. Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs, and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe. Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you. Go see her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town. Now I must return to the palace. I apologize, but I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now.
All right. cool. Well, this has been a blast, but this is where... This is a good place to end it, because we're now starting chapter 2. Next time we play. Merlin, do you think I'm able to stream 6-7 hours a day? Oh, fuck, did I really just say that? Hello, damn. No, I cannot stream that long. I have not that much time. Okay. All right. Well, this is the end. Where's Kate? Kate left. Kate said goodbye. Kate said goodnight. No, I will not. No, I will not. All right. Everybody over on Twitch, hang out because we're going on with the game. Want to make sure you guys can hear the outro. Hang out, Twitch. We're gonna raid out. Everybody over at TikTok. You didn't miss anything, damn. We're just saying goodnight because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Okay. And Aki's asleep, so I'll say goodnight, Aki. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't hate you. You know what? No guilt trips. Yes, you guys have a wonderful Valentine's
Welcome
Day,
back
okay?
from the ad break.
Thank you, Foxy.
If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Hey, thank you, Foxy. Yeah, good night. I will see you guys likely tomorrow because there's something I want to stream for Valentine's Day. But I will be celebrating my own Valentine's Day, so it'll be later in the day, okay? You guys have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye. Bye, 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 bye. Okay. Alright, Twitch. Let's go raid out, shall we? We got other people playing Diablo. So I will send you to play, to watch some more Diablo, yeah? Oh, actually, I don't think that's gonna work. We might just have to go raid a friend. Right, let's look at friends. Who do we got up? Goodness. Okay. I'll go raid someone playing Zelda, cause I don't see nobody else for some reason. Okay. We're gonna go raid player 5. Doing a Zelda speedrun as usual. Alrighty. And he's really good at it too, so you guys will enjoy it. Alright, you guys have a wonderful night. Please take care of yourselves. Enjoy your Valentine's Day tomorrow, okay? Just in case I don't see you. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And